And hello everyone. Well, oops, my phone fell. Don't mind that. Welcome back to another lovely pay stream. Hello Jay, hello Seba, and hello to you too, Crow. Welcome. I don't know I don't know from whence thou camest, but you are welcome nonetheless. Also, let me just turn on the music real quick. There we go. Much better. But yeah, welcome back. We kind of had to take a break on Thursday because I kind of kicked the absolute living shit out of me last time. But but now we are good to have a little bit of relaxation time here in the lovely Sunday and chill sessions. For today, I'm just gonna be working on some lovely art that I was working on like a bit ago, back when Twitch decided to implode me and stop me from ever being able to stream for like weeks because fuck you. But regardless, here we are now, and I was just kind of working on a little thing of a I guess you could say it's a practice thing using my Atlas character. It's not that interesting, but it has been a long while since I last did like proper sitting down and doing art, so it's just good way to do practice and such. Go do your homework, Saber. You can like use me as a podcast or whatever. Whatever you prefer, hun. But yeah, uh without further ado, might as well start with this. Not like I have much else to say. It's but your homework is done. Oh, that's lovely. Take the time to relax before I absolutely wreck you in our TTRPG session later. Okay. Da, 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 da. I am ready for the cooking. That's good because there's gonna be a lot of cooking. A lot of it. And if specters delay me in my cooking, he will be turned to paste immediately. So let's hope he doesn't. Da, da. Okay, I was in the middle of doing this sketching of the hair, which is like the hardest fucking part because giving this shit volume is a Herculean task, to be honest. But let's see, how can I work this? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ah, Valhalla music, my beloved. Da, 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 da. Yeah, for anyone who may pop in like recently here, like these days are the ones where I just either yap about with the people in chat about like my stuff I like or start going full conspiracy theorist on TTRPGs and stuff, or I just relax nicely with a little bit of attempts at art, you could say. I don't know if it deserves being categorized as art per se, at least not yet, but baby steps. Also, if I sound absolutely fucking weird, it's because I am once more doing voice. Well, at least attempting to train my voice because I'm fucking stupid and I forget to do it when I'm not streaming. So this is kind of the perfect time to try to work on that, as I actually remember. Actually, let me check something. Ah, okay, yeah. So this is in a different layer. That's wonderful. Good job, past me. You actually did a good decision for once. Okay, then in that case, how should I try to do this here? Uh, okay, actually, I'm going to redo this whole this whole section. Excuse me. And let's do this like a little bit curvier, a little bit smoother, please. There, that's perfect. And then up a little bit sharper, not that sharp. There we go. Hello, Blue Blue, welcome. Just still working on this piece that I started making the other time when I was streaming without when I wasn't really able to when I wasn't able to stream on Twitch. So it's just gonna be casually working on this, trying to make something that looks decent. Let's see. Yeah. Nope. Sort of like this. Ah, yeah. Okay, that looks nice. All right. Da 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 da. Okay, let's see. Alright, so from here it starts getting longer. Para. Like so. Kinda. Eh. Let's. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I should focus for now in the areas closer to here to start giving it volume and such. Up. Da, 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 da. Come on. Come on, give me something like that. Wonderful. And maybe I should change the angle a little bit, actually. More so like this, kinda, sorta. Eh, 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 eh. A little bit sharper. Yep. Like so, yeah. Okay. And let's see how it looks. Yeah, honestly, that looks pretty good. We just need to maybe retouch this one a little bit. Make it so this goes on top. And then do something like so. Yep. Eh, maybe. Hiya. But yeah, this is probably gonna be a bit more of a more silent time. Oh, hi, Neo. But yeah, maybe a little bit of a more silent time. I'm not that great at coming out with conversation topics while I'm drawing, to be honest. Not something I've practiced that much. But if you guys have anything you want to talk about, feel free to pop it in. Pop it up. Words. Ah, I would love to like listen to you guys talk about your days or any question, anything you want to talk with me or anything like that. That would be absolutely lovely. How should I do this shape? Oh, actually, yeah, like that. Maybe a little bit more like so, and then like a little bit thicker. Eh. Hmm. Maybe. Well, I don't know if you can hear me lock in, but as long as you enjoy. You discover you hate econometry with a burning passion and are about to be behind the stage of the Blues Tower Defense 6 are like, ah, I guess no better motivator to beat a game than being done with some other task. That is like way too annoying. I feel that. I'm honestly surprised with how happy I am with how this piece is coming out. I'm gonna be real. I did not expect to feel proud of how well I would do with this one, but you know, uh, I guess positive changes happen. So I'm gonna redo this one part of the hair. Uh, da 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 da. Okay, and then do like so. Not that, like so. Okay, how's it looking? Ooh, I'm really liking it. But yeah, talking about a bit more about this past few week, like, geez, Luis, it's been messy to say the least. Just a lot of, excuse me, just ate lunch very recently, so I'm still a little bit bleh. But yeah, it's been a lot of like things that have popped up, just like exams I have to prepare for, other stuff I have to do, and it's just like, gosh, I miss vacations already. Please free me from this hell. And the worst part, Blue Blue, is that I have 6 years of this shit. At the very least, if I don't fuck up anything. So, you know, not the funnest time overall. Okay, let's thank you. It's having you guys around definitely makes this a lot more a lot more bearable. Because oh boy, quite the pickle, and that combined with everything else, like managing this streaming stuff and then also my other personal stuff that I've been talking with you guys about and all that. It's like oh boy. An appointment with the doctor is this Tuesday, and I'm just very, very nervous. Not the greatest time right now, but we take this. We live with the anxieties of the real world, so we can become better and happier with ourselves, or something philosophical like that. I don't know. Da, 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 da. Okay, and maybe more like. Actually, I'm gonna delete this one line real quick because it's really distracting me. Ah, there we go, much better. Pa-para, pa-para, pa-para. Funny enough, I still am not like even remotely close to. Well, it's a bit of a tangent, but still not like even remotely close to figuring out what kind of stuff I really want to focus on drawing. Just kind of doing whatever feels at the moment, but I can't really tell what I'm gonna be especially good at or especially bad at or anything like that. I mean, apparently hair is not one of the problematic things. Just kind of time consuming. Let's see. How do I do this? Ta-ta. Na 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 na. I've also just kind of been unable to play the games I've wanted recently, like while it's released, and I've barely been able to touch it because of everything else. And I'm just like that one meme of Squidward of everyone like having fun with Wilds while I'm just sitting there looking out the window. Ah, maybe like this? Hmm, doesn't quite convince me. Whoops. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I think let's try modifying a bit how it looks to make it maybe, let's see. How to hair? Why hair difficult? Why must it be? Da 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 da. Doing the liner for this is definitely gonna be the real challenge because there are a few parts of this I'm still not quite sure how to design, but I'm sure I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's see. Na 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 na. Whoops. 1 second. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. Wait. Han is falling asleep. Eh. Hair problems, am I right? Always so annoying. Alright, looking good. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. God, my hand. Ah, stop getting sleepy. Stretchy. Eh. Huh. Man, a few weeks I'm gonna be an absolute mess because I'm gonna go like thrift shopping for new clothes because let's be honest, my wardrobe is kind of fucking shit. Uh, I have no style one way or the other, and I honestly would benefit from a little bit more of the style sauce. But at the same time, it's gonna be like I have no built-up taste for clothing. It's gonna look like absolute unfiltered garbage, and it's gonna be great. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Oh hell no! Get the fuck out of here, March of the Titans. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think the huh. I think it's actually done. The sketch. Impressive. Well, there is one or two more things, but actually, give me a second. While I search for these, what could I ask for? Google, that is not what I was looking for. Yeah, no, it's not giving me what I wanted. Uh, Man, that's kind of hard to search for. Okay, well, uh, hmm. Gosh, how do I even begin? Uh, I, hmm, kind of a problem, really. Oh well, I guess I'll just have the normal eyes then, because I don't think I can do the whole shtick of having like, uh, hmm. I really thought that would be like a reference, like I saw, it would be easier to find references for this. Okay, think. Okay, okay. I got it. So now I need to properly do the pupil, which is gonna be probably the hardest part. Like properly place it in a spot where it looks good. Since this one is not gonna be visible because of the hair, well, depends on the position I end up choosing. I wonder if it'll be looking more up or more like down. Hmm, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Hmm. Bit bigger. Oops. Uh, 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 uh. Fuck me. How do I make this look decent? Eh, 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 eh. Okay, that looks okay, but is the position okay? Ah, I don't think it is. Like that? Let me test by putting it on the other side. That's too far. Kinda? That doesn't... Hmm. No. No. Hmm. Also, I should be doing this on a different layer. I'm an idiot. Uh, there we go. Is this... Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's try this again. Like this. Like this. Like this. Come on. You can do it, hand of mine. With your funny movements. Hmm. Maybe if I make you a little bit more... Oh, wow, that massive change when I made it a bit more elongated. Okay. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yoink. Like that? And let's... Oops, I didn't mean to make it so... There we go. Hmm. Maybe a little bit further up for this eye. How's this look, Blue Blue? Since you're probably the best one I can ask for advice on this stuff. Meanwhile, I have made a decision on this. A little bit smaller. There we go. I like the little teethies. Okay, now for the real big challenge. Gonna need extra small pencil. How big is the thing I'm using? Oh, it's only 1,000 by 1,000. No wonder it feels so small. Gonna do one of these real quick. Whoops. I guess at this point I could fuse all these layers together. It's not like I'm gonna make any further edits to the sketch itself. Alright. And then, let's see. Whoops. I don't know why I always make my places so small when I really shouldn't. Guess kind of a bad habit I haven't fixed. Pat, Jay, I'm sure you'll get it next time. Dun. I had a good time, yeah, it's the first time in a while that drawing doesn't feel as stressful as usual. Like, I don't feel like pressure to have to do it like to a certain level of quality or anything like that. It's just plain nice. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, like that. And then copy, grab, move you over here. Okay, time to do some magic here. Need to spin you a little bit. Squish you a little bit. Allow free transformation. Oops. Wonderful. Okay, so that's the sketch done. So more or less. I think it looks pretty nice. What do you guys think? Stretchy. Okay. Ay. Okay, down stretching. Let's continue. Yeah, I'm glad to hear you all like it. And yeah, I want to get better at doing perspective and like just generally being able to do character shots in different angles because I really want to start doing more character art and stuff. But it's like I I have zero skills for that shit right now. So doing stuff like this, like part by part, does help a lot. Like doing only a head or only something else. All right, time for a new layer for line art. This can only go well. Let's make this layer like that. I think I'm gonna start classing make 100 head angles and hands to improve. Yeah, fair. I should start working on doing hands as well. But good god, I also really don't wanna. I also need to get out of some really bad habits I have, like making really tiny uh canvases and stuff like that. And the question is, which brush should I use for the line art? Uh, I guess I could just go with the pen for now. Well, not pen, but like the marker for now. I don't I don't know if I feel confident enough to try to do stuff that's like more out there than that. So how thick are you? That's whoops, that's the wrong layer. Number one. Number two, that's very fucking thick. Five? Um, six, seven, seven looks good. Whoops. Alright, so first off, let's go with the head shape. Whoops. Oh lord. My shaky ass hands. A second repositioning. Okay, let's try like this. Oh boy, I feel like making this shark-like mouth is gonna be the hardest part of the process, probably. Whoops. then oh, whoops. No fucking wonder it looked weird. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, and now delete this part to make it more curvy lined. Whoa. Da, da, da. Okay, and then don't know if I should like have this middle line to depict the fact that it's more of a spiky mouth, but we'll see. I can always just erase the line. Alright. Time for the rest of the head. Actually, I'm gonna leave it like that because I just realized there's something I should probably do here. But I'll just try to fix it with the line artist. I'll try to sketch some more. I feel like that should be easy enough. Da, 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 da. Oop, that's pencil. Alright, that looks decent. Ah, gosh, there's always that feeling that the sketch is gonna end up looking better than the line art is in there. Ah, gee. Let's keep doing the outline for now. Da, da, da. I'm gonna erase you here. How's the styling going, Seiba? If you are still there, that is. This is Ah, gee. It's gonna take a bit. God. Fuck. Okay. Man, my line art method must be like absolute insanity and and a headache for anyone who is actually used to making art. Uh, da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Sorry, I'm not talking that much. Hmm. Could talk, I guess, a bit about the baby. Could talk a bit about the presentation I'm doing for the Pale. Oh, hi, Specky. Glad to see you awake. Hope you had a good sleep, buddy. I don't know why I'm speaking like that, but ignore it. I'm still trying to. Man, finding my own voice is kind of hard. Though I guess that's why people usually spend like years doing voice training before they actually feel confident in their voice at all. Man, I am not getting this one line any right at all. Also, one moment, gonna. There we go. Oh, you think it's soothing? Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Hi, Sababa. How's the homework? But yeah, no, I've been trying to like train my voice to be at a higher pitch and all that by, you know, doing using it like this during streams. But it's really hard to maintain for now, as one would expect. And it's also just hard to find the tone and pitch I want to use, since I don't really get to also use this often, since I'm not really up to using this in public yet. Because people are stinky, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I mean, I don't think I'm hurting my vocal cords. I think. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm trying my best to speak with my chest rather than with my throat, if you know what I mean, so that I doesn't really affect that much my vocal cords. Eh, come on. Come in. Come on. Eh. Jeez. Oh wait, I understand what's wrong. It's because I'm not doing the curve right. That's why. There we go. That's better. Oh man, it doesn't play the noise when you ban someone. That's sad. Oh, that was very delayed. give me a second. I think that actually. Oh, YouTube just paused the video. Okay, I thought the sound effect paused it for the fucking delay. God. Ah, because you. Oh, okay, because it was delete and then ban. Ah, I see. God, I mean, you can just ban them directly. That instantly deletes all the messages. Hey, sorry, Pixie wanted out of the room. I feel like that Pixie doesn't want to invade privacy of monsters with questions and just let them be until they say something. Bless. I mean, if you wanna ask me stuff, well, I mean, oops, I should change my expression. Eh, get for you. God damn it. I mean, if you ever want to ask me questions and stuff, I mean, I would love to. I honestly, I'm gonna be real. Whenever someone actually shows interest in the kind of stuff I'm working on, it's like makes me really happy. Eh, it's also just a way to help me sort through my thoughts and stuff because thinking is a jumbled mess and it makes no sense. Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Pat the blue blue. Also, I am so glad that sound effect actually works properly. God, that's so funny. Uh, da-na-na-na-na. Sorry, because how long was this? Cause so how long had the stream bought? Let me check. I'm pretty sure the da, 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 da. Yeah, sound effects are pretty high in volume, but let me raise it a bit more just in case. Also, if you can't have problems hearing the music, let me just raise it a little bit. Da, da, da. One! Okay. Increase the volume a lot in that. Also, I need to set up that one bot for the sound requests already. It's the one thing I keep forgetting to do. Of all, I have everything else set up so nicely. That's the one thing I keep forgetting. Even when I take this, when I can take this more seriously, I still mess up. There we go. But yeah, hearing you say that my voice is soothing it makes me really happy. So thank you. I'm always kind of anxious about this because it's like I don't know if I just sound weird and cringe or if I'm actually sounding nice. So the validation really makes me feel happy. Eh, actually, I should probably delete this part. Oops, and hiya, 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 hiya. It's like a satin texture voice. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I was about to say that from my experience, the vocal can take my strain regular use. Regular training and changes, you might notice the effect in weeks and months it taxing to, yeah. Well, I mean, this is something I only do like a few times per week, so hopefully it's not that taxing. Like, it's not like I'm doing this voice constantly or something like that. But who knows, maybe by next month I'll be absolutely mute and then I will suffer forever as I lose all my progress. in a place of glory. Kitty, don't knock on the door. What you want, Pixie? Stretch. Okay. I need to just record your voice in early times, like a diary voice string, and then compare the rest. Oh God, I do not dare listen to my voice right now, like at all. I feel like I would cringe the fuck out because how I hear myself right now probably sounds completely different from how I actually sound, and I don't think I'm ready for that whiplash. Pixie, stop scratching. Ah, what a naughty boy, that cat. But yeah, I know I should do the whole recording thing because like I'm super important part of voice training, but good God, I am not ready for it. Like I will wither and die. So it's a true pain small muteness, it's 24 in permanent damage. I think. I mean I know Saber, I'm being exaggerating. Like like any other muscle, the vocal cords are something that you train and then let rest once it becomes too strained and then train again, and so on and so forth. Pa, pa, para, pa, para, para. Give me power, streamer Chan. Sonia Chavez had seen and having 10 tons of sisters. The sister jumpscare is really strong here. Pa, para, pa, pa. Man, this liner is gonna look absolutely like dog shit when I'm done with it, but it's gonna be such good practice for the future. I'm sure of it. Eh. Accords are bit special enough while they can train them. Training for a long time really runs the risk of damaging them. Sweat singers and VTubers often have issues with their voice and go to doctors to check them. I gotta go. Still therapy. Okay, see you later, Jay. Have a good afternoon. See you in like an hour and a half. And yeah, Saber, I know that, but like again, I'm not doing like super intense voice stuff. Hell, I barely talk IRL. So it's like the like this and the RPGs is the only time I actually stream my voice. So I think I'll be fine. Yes, please. Ay, these cats are so rowdy. You know what? You want the window open? You want the window to open? Eh? No, you're gonna lay down. Okay. Da 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 da. Also, it's fine, Saver. When I'm starting to catch back my rhythm of streaming, Twitch will pull out another bullshit thing that will make me stop streaming, and so my voice will stop streaming again. It's all according to Keikaku. Okay. Eh. I am not really doing this part good. Oh god. Eh. 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 Like that. Kinda like that. Sleeping out effects on the Saber. I. You know what? I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm just gonna say none of you guys have any right on trying to tell me about watching over my health when I'm literally the only one in this goddamn family that watches over their health. I do my checkups. I go to the doctor. You guys don't. But yeah, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my voice. Hey. Okay, from far away it's looking quite alright. Probably not so alright from close, but you know, it is what it is. And what it is my absolute lack of skill. Sorry, I'm gonna call from my heart. What city? Good. Go to the fucking doctor, or I will, or the doctor, aka me, will visit you. I don't want me to visit you, told you. Or maybe you do, I don't know. Maybe you want me to kick down the door to your house with like a pie or something. A free babysit message me. God. I wish it was free. Hey, European Union, get on that. Make traveling to other countries in the Union free. That would be pretty sick. If you look at anything too closely, you'll notice that the proton is off by 0.01 femtometers. God. I have never seen anyone use the femto scale before. That's, certainly, I did not expect something that I only heard of in medicine to pop up here. But I'll take it. But yeah, hello Neon, glad to have you here. Hope you're doing good. Para pa 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 para pa 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 para. Ah, I remember now what this was. Da, 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 da. Glad to hear you're doing good. Sad to remember how many zeros nano and micro and are off of each other while studying. Welcome to the true cellulars world, where all we know is very small fucking numbers. In our exam, it would be like, you fool, you absolute buffoon, you moron. The red cell is actually seven micrometers and not 8 micrometers. That red blood cell is now dead because of your actions. How do you feel about that? They'll be like, I don't know. I'm just trying my best. I'm just, I'm just trying my best. And they'll be like, you're banned from this university. Be gone. And then I'll cry or something. I don't know. What you gonna do? You wanna cry? Maybe she don't come. My small numbers for trying to remember different conversations like any other specific stuff is hard. I feel that, yeah. It's like, and remember, this thing is micrometers, while this thing is is the other measurement. And it's like, wow. I remember they're not micrometers. Or is it? Ah, yeah, micro. Okay. Remember, micrometers also have a special symbol to refer to them, not confuse, so that you don't confuse them with millimeters. I was like, ah. That reminds me, like a month or two ago, I was hanging with Jerry and I got there that like apparently I suspect is going to into evolution time, but he was right. So you just like hanging out with Jerry and suddenly you're like, I feel disturbance in the force. That's adorable. To be fair, we have been talking a lot lately, you and I, about like lifestyle stuff and such. So you know, I guess I guess the signs were there. Because just finished Clone Wars season 2. Awesome. It's been ages since I watched Clone Wars. I don't even remember barely anything about the show. I just remember it was absolute peak with a capital P. Ah, damn, that's one good show. The new or the old one? Da, 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 da. The 3D one, yeah, the good one, the best one. All right, this part of the horse is definitely gonna be the messiest to draw because my sketch lines here just kind of went bananas. Did somebody say bananas? Okay, I think that's a good cutoff point. I think, anyways. Uh, just kind of winging this one a little bit. Okay, and then for this section specifically, what time is it? Okay, it's not 6 yet. Honestly, I feel it's come on, just because the album was made by the friends doesn't make it bad. Objection: everything made by the friends is objectively terrible unless it's Leah specifically. Who the fuck is screaming around in the street? If only came able to hit that time would be more funny when you. If only came able to hit that time, God. Uh, I, it's kind of hard to describe. I feel sort of flattered that you guys just kind of talk about me like that. Like I'm a hot topic around or something. I don't know. It's flattering in another way. You always gossip with Jerry about all of us. Ah, that's cute. I love that. I don't know. I feel like positive gossip is like one of the biggest forms of flattery. Maybe it's just maybe it's just the Spanish in me, just being like, just seeing all gossip as like the I don't know. It's like gossip. Gossip is fun. I can listen to people gossip about stuff that I don't even know anything about for like ages. There's like a place of gossip and throw the tea with me. Oh, bless. That's adorable. That's like so cute. But yeah, I get we've done that for 40 years, so time really flies, huh? 4 years ago, I was still I was still a normie ass boy who didn't know anything about nothing, and who just kind of thought he was an eccentric guy, and that's it. And now look at me, I'm very rainbow. Oh yeah, no, your thesis arc, God, that was certainly a time. I mean, 4 years ago, I wasn't even done with with studying nursing. I was just like super depressed about like just being stuck in nursing and shit. I was scared about which part specifically. There was a lot of things I was scared about. Nursing, best because you get to say what you had to say. Not a boring ass person. Saber, you're like one of the coolest persons I know. Fuck you. If you ever work the night shift, listening to gossip during your PG would probably be good. I mean, there's not really much else to do. Yeah, might as well just spill the tea with the other healthcare workers. Like night shifts in hospitals are just they're either slow as hell or suddenly everything happens all at once. There's no in between. That's what you do in the flower shop too. Yeah, makes sense. There's an inherent gossip to the flower shop for some reason. Oh my god, I got a good line finally. And now I cannot complete it. God damn it. Is this my curse? What have I done for to deserve this hell? Okay, and now erase this side. Oops. Whoops. The main human thing is to keep us connected. Yeah. Though for me, staying connected in person is a bit hard. I don't know why being face to face with people is always so anxiety inducing. It's like I can feel just like it's weird because when it comes to like understanding people's voices and stuff like that, I'm very good in that sort of empathy. But then when it comes to being face to face with someone, it just feels like I can't really read them. It just feels like I'm doing everything wrong and they're constantly judging me and they. Besides, the war crimes I committed in your name, bless. But yeah, I almost forgot what topic what comment I was gonna make before. You were mentioning before that you remember how scared I was about which part specifically of things. There were a lot of things I was dealing with back at the time, especially in the awful year of 2020, also known as the darkest age of the Fae. How do I get this line to slim down without looking bad? Like that? Yeah, looks pretty good. Similar times were not about entering medicine. Yeah, that. To be fair, it just kept getting worse and worse. Like, legit, it was like every time I made progress, it just got worse. Like, in an almost, almost like karmic way. It was goddamn awful. But yeah, look at me now. I made it after a lot of suffering. And to be fair, I was also just very anxious about myself all of the time because I felt like I didn't have any skills really. Like I had just been really wasting my time. I felt like I didn't even know who I was at the time. It was just a whole ass mess for me back in the day. And I guess it kind of got me into a lot of into a lot of introspection and stuff. And now look at me, I'm like this, a furry. I'm joking, of course. That's only part of it. But yeah, I don't know. Like on one hand, going through that, I learned a lot about myself. I improved a lot in a lot of ways. On the other hand, God, I never want to go through something like that ever again in my life. What a fucking nightmare. Honestly, I'm just happy I had such wonderful friends as all of you to keep me company and help me throughout the whole way through. That's really what helped me arrive to the other side. Especially my especially got a lot of help from the it's just from the queer little people around me who were like, "Hey, Faye, what if you no, aren't actually what if you aren't actually a man?" And I'm like, "That's crazy. What are you talking about?" Well, shit, you're right. What kind of sorcery is this? And in your perspective, it's like stupidly obvious that I am what I am, but like you really don't see it at the time. To be fair, Blue does. I mean, I've been non-binary for way before that character shit, so that those colors already applied to me long before that. It's just I didn't realize how far into the spectrum I was yet. I mean, I have been using like the they them and all that for like a long while now. I'm surprised you didn't notice, honestly. Because like I've been pretty vocal about it. I think I wanted to force to be clear about. I mean, again, I was pretty clear about the fact I was non-binary, but fair enough. Patty patty. But yeah. Eh. But yeah, it's kind of weird because at first I was like, man, I really don't mind being called either way, and I kinda like acting feminine in certain situations or being treated in a feminine way, and so and so. Fair. To be fair, that has been a lot more recent, but like, do I have time for a story time? Yeah, of course I do. It's like an hour. Okay, so story time with Faye. At least as much of a story time as I can do was while I try to do these goddamn lines. So I started going with us. I officially like came out as non-binary like so long ago. Actually, like back before Hans got even kicked out of the pub for the first time. So like 4 years ago or so, something like that. So I came out like that. I was like getting used to being treated like in a more androgynous way and being treated by some of my friends with in different ways and such. Getting used to that. And for a long time, it kind of stuck like that. I liked the whole androgynous deal and all that. And so I thought that was my kind of vibe. Also, this goddamn ear is gonna give me a headache. Eh, 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 eh. So the music stopped again. Goddamn it, YouTube. There we go. So, ah, I, I started to lose hold of my voice. No, hey, come back. Okay, I need to clean this up a little bit. But yeah, I started doing that. All of you were part of that. For a while, I started using the name Faye after a while, which was given to me by another friend. But I used to go by like the naming Faye stuff and all that, or still going through by the naming master, with Faye only being used by a few of you for at the time. And and so on and so forth until I started being like, man, I really don't vibe with this OG name. Uh and so that's when I fully changed into naming Faye, removed completely the master part of the name forever, so that it may never be used again. Yeah, people, we got these points, so maybe just going to go behind to try to learn mythical languages. Please, pat. I mean, pronouns just make language shorter and faster. That's kind of just the point of it. Eh. And then people are stupid about them for some reason, as if they're some sort of sacred monument to language or something. And it's like it's just a shorthand for people. But I digress. Going back to story time. So like I said, I stayed like that for quite a few years. Like I'm pretty sure I stayed like 2 years or so with that. Like ever since I started. Uh, mm, like let's see. I started streaming at around like 4 years or so ago. And I think 2 years or so ago, it's when I fully switched from one to the other. And it was a bit of a weird time because I was distanced a bit from the friends where the name fair originated from, and I was mostly focused on my studies and such. It was a very stressful time. So I was just kind of like letting people call me whatever, not really caring much because I was I was just kind of in a whatever mood. I wasn't especially. I was like very stressed out, not especially happy or sad about how people refer to me. And then after I finished that, cue me like actually managing to enter medicine, and the summer after that starting. And that's when I felt something click in a weird way. I suddenly felt sort of started feeling uncomfortable with people when I noticed that people were only referring to me as he. I started telling people like, "Hey, could you refer me by the other two a little bit more?" So and so. I started changing more and more. Uh, I got really happy when people referred to me by the other two, and I was like, that probably means something. And I'll think about that later. That kind of thing. Whoops. Eh, I should just. Yeah, I like that. Actually, no, I don't like you. You. Oh, hello, Pain. I was doing a little bit of a story time. But yeah, as you know, I eventually changed myself up to like fully going by only naming Faye and not the master part. Welcome back, Kojay. Hope you had a good time. Who the fuck ping get me? All right, I got. Eh, give me a second. I will change the link in the fucking event. Eh. I didn't realize. Oh well, I have to finish. I have to wait until the event finishes to change all the events at the same time. So I'll do that later. Eh. But yeah, Jay, I was just talking about like story time about my journey of self-discovery and stats because Nami told me that apparently she had been gossiping with Cherry about how she felt I was about to do a big change, which is like, God damn it, your sister energy really is showing. Also, I'm gonna change this a little bit. I'm gonna make it look a little bit better. Up, like that. Okay. Or actually, I have an idea. Da, 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 da. Sorry for the stopping talk. I'll get back to the story in a moment. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. To be fair, it's new American, okay. I can't deny that part. Though you're one to talk about being the secret gay. Thou fool. I'm online. But yeah, actually, I'm gonna search for a message real quick. I think I had with Jay. Uh, you think about the gravity of the situation. What situation? Eh? Da 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 da. Never mind. Oh right, it wasn't on DMs. That's right. Hmm. Then I don't know, but yeah, at some point I did the like hard change of name, like straight up just like please call me like this, and that's it. And again, I didn't think much about it. Just like make focus a bit more on the more neutral part of the non-binary part. Try to distance myself a bit more from the fact that most people were just treating me through male pronouns and stuff. Until eventually, uh, let's see what part was next. Man, I have such bad memory, so bad memory of my own life sometimes. But like I was saying, this year specifically, I started doing changes of like during the summer. I was like, hey, could you start calling me this way or start using a bit more of this instead of a bit more of that and such. Because like pretty much everyone was using he up for me that to the point that I almost felt like kind of uncomfortable because it, it kind of felt like people were just ignoring most of the stuff about me and just call me a he, which like it makes sense, but like it was a weird pet peeve I had. Just that I'm a weird person. I get hang up on weird things. But yeah, uh, so because of that, I started wanting people to call me a certain way. I made the name Faye more and more of a prominent part of me until eventually, and as that was happening, uh, it's also when I started doing like big changes around here. Like I made my own server. I just defaulted this. Like, I mean, if you're good bit bad. I mean, I get it with you because your country has like one pronoun, so like I'm not gonna think I'm not gonna judge you hard. Just same way I'm not gonna just like J because like yes, Spanish has two pronouns and they both suck. I mean for gender, like obviously we have more than two pronouns, but like for gender stuff, like the pronouns we have suck ass. But yeah, so I started, people around me else, but God, order things. Ta 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 ta. Bless. We're all a little stupid with pronouns. It's fine. I mean, I still remember when Ben called Jay my girlfriend once. That's still one of the best canon events that has ever happened in my life. Shivers, no. You can't escape the events that have happened in history, Jay. It is unescapable. Just like me eventually becoming beautiful and hot or something. Hopefully. Otherwise I'm gonna be very sad. I will cry a lot. It was such a funny thing. Like Jay and joins the pub for the very first time after mostly being in Nami's server and shit. The first thing Ben says, "Oh, are you Navy's girlfriend?" Bless his heart. I adore Ben, but he's such a silly boy. I say about the 30-year-old man. Oh hell yeah, Life Beat of a Lilim. I love this song. In my case, I go Slay Queen. Yeah, do, but sound weird say it from a sibling. In my case, I go Slay Queen. Wait, what does sound weird coming from? What sound weird from me? Wait, what? I think I kinda got lost in my own tale and I forgot what I just said. But yeah, a lot of stuff happened. So, uh, first off, during the summer, remind me, Blue Blue, the stream where we did the whole like playing the one game where we played your advisors and we're constantly conspiring against you. That was on summer, right? You look hot. Ah, I hope I will. Right now, I feel like a potato more than anything. Not even like a nice looking potato, just a very bumpy one. I'm just sorry. Uh, I was asking you, do you remember if when we played that one game on your stream where we were like playing advisors and stuff for your kingdom and trying to mess with you to gain power? Do you remember when that was? Yeah, King of the Castle. Wait, was it for your birthday in 2023? God, then my sense of the timeline is completely off then. That was in 2024. Oh God, oh, that feels way too long ago to have been in November of last year. What the fuck? No, I guess you have been working on the dates of your streams for the past few weeks. So yeah, I can't even doubt your judgment on this one. You probably have seen that the date of that very recently. God, this year is going at a snail's pace. I legit thought it was during the summer or something. I mean, I'm long past the ages of COVID because I kind of had to fight against that whole thing actively with but as a nurse, so I kind of just exist with it. Doesn't really affect me that much. Oh God, Base of the Titans die. There we go. Because I feel like our set era was living in a tripod or a dream. Fair. So yeah, basically last year, you know, during the summer, I started working on making sure that everything was finished for me to be able to do to have my own Discord and all that. And during that time, I also kind of started thinking on my own stuff and how I saw myself. And at the same time as that happened, a lot of people around me also started, changing themselves. So, fun fact, I kind of was one of the first people that Nick came out to, like last year. Like that, and that was kind of it's kind of like a canon event in my brain at this point because like I don't know, it's just on one hand the amount of trash she put on me, like I really appreciated that, and on the other hand, it's just like seeing her like make that step kinda also made something click in my brain that I also wanted to be more bold in how I did stuff. I wanted to be a good example and such. And so I started doing that exactly like so when and then after that like you know Iris became Iris, which was also just fucking amazing. Literally like probably one of the craziest shifts I've ever seen, and that I just like fuck yeah slay. But yeah, with all of that happening, I started taking more bold steps. I in my own server, I decided to pull the whole like pronoun roles to make sure that everyone felt like welcome to present themselves however they wanted and such. I started doing that. I started being more vocal with how I was and like how I expressed myself and all that. I wanted to make sure that everything around me felt like a safe spot. And then the winter came. I went through finals. I started meeting people more closely in my TTRPG association after the the holidays and stuff. And fun fact, by the association is like a goddamn nest of like queer anarchist motherfuckers who are just like in like the building is in like in the middle of a cesspool of like super right wing areas in my town, and then there's one spot where everyone is just the coolest motherfucker ever. It's really funny. What time is it? Okay, I still have time. But yeah, no, I started talking to people around there. Experience I Last year has just in general been a really big time for me to broaden my horizons and do a lot of stuff I never would have thought I would have done before. It's been lovely. But yeah, we did all that. Then in came like the post. Oh, sorry. The post. Well, not the post Christmas, but like the post exam like era where I just didn't really have anything to do, and I was a lot of time just wandering around with my family, doing stuff, had a lot of time to think, started to really take a big look at myself and what I actually liked about myself, and like, just looking at cute, a pretty little like Christmas lights while thinking deeply about everything about me. I just kind of started realizing that I just really wasn't. Uh, I on one hand it's this weird thing where like last year I did the most stuff ever to like try to make myself like express how I was and what I wanted out of the environment around me. But I also felt like I was doing so little. Like I guess it came from some sort of shifting mentality, but I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I needed to do more. I needed to like that kind of feeling. And I started trying to like figure out like through like working harder on my TTRPG stuff, working harder on some other stuff. I started working on trying my best to express myself, but I just wasn't quite grasping it. And in the process, I started trying to be a bit. I started feeling like I was also starting to kind of lose myself in the source of how much I was doing because I was like mingling with so many people, and I just didn't feel like I was quite like I was quite being me for a while. I kinda all I kinda started mixing with the stresses from uni starting and all that, and just kind of like, and just so you had this thing where I was trying to become closer to me, which is when I started also like talking to you, Blue, like about the whole like using beauty products and all that stuff. I wanted to do more with myself. I wanted to work harder on myself. But I also started feeling like I was starting to not quite catch what I wanted, sorta. I say like right, like after that time, I started just, and then some other stuff happened in uni, and I started feeling like I was just completely screwing up. Like in retrospect, probably one of the years best for me being me. Meanwhile, here I am like having a breakdown. Kind of funny in retrospective, but c'est la vie. But yeah, and then I started having a lot of like panic and stress about trying to figure out stuff. I started my pathological daydreaming got worse. I started like being afraid of interacting with anyone because it felt like I was doing things wrong constantly and stuff like that. It felt like I was annoying and like just I just felt empty in a weird way, just like a complete blank slate a lot of the time, and that kind of came down crashing and burning like a week ago, last Sunday, where I just kind of had a whole freak out because I felt like I couldn't remember. Like I had a whole depersonalization event where I just kind of felt completely blank about myself. I didn't know what I wanted or what I was seeking or just who I was in general. It was a mess. Let's just say. And you know, I don't know how to explain this next part without sounding like a fucking idiot, but I kind of have this issue where a lot of times when I have a problem, I I I don't want to directly approach people because I don't want to like bother them or take away from their time or anything like that. So I usually just leave some signal that I am like not doing great and just hope that someone who is available and sees it, just approaches me because again, I'm fucking stupid. Like, don't even, like, you don't need to tell me that's fucking dumb. Like, I know it is. But yeah, I kind of did that, and eventually Iris approached me. We started talking about like how I was feeling, like how I was like feeling like nothing I did was really mattering, like didn't really mean much in the overall scheme of me and stuff. And like we had a really sweet heart to heart where she just kind of opened my eyes to how like to basically like everything I have been doing and how it looked like from the outside and such. And at that moment it just kind of clicked, that it just something clicked inside of me, and I just decided to throw the whole thing out of the window and just completely rebrand myself, as you all saw on Discord, and just go crazy, be unabashedly what I think I am, and just go ham with it. Like, stop just stop just like thinking I have to reach some level of action or something to do things. I just unabashedly do what I think I should be doing at the time. And yeah, that's the story of how I got to the point where I am right now. Thank you for listening. I'm really grateful to Iris because she like really helped me see that like all the stuff I had actually been doing, like the ways I had been expressing myself, the stuff I've been doing for DTRPGs, for making my server a welcoming and warm place, like all those things actually mattered a lot, and people actually cared about them, and that just made me very happy. So this is the adventure of how some dumbass boy realized that girl. And like so grateful to each and every one of you who supported me, like especially Jay, who he has always just been so supportive of me, no matter how confusing or weird I may have been at times, or even if he like like at least at the beginning, he even if he couldn't really see things the same way as I did, like he always was very supportive of me, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate him as a friend. Especially because I'm gonna be like legitimately honest with you. Uh Jay is a fucking miracle. With the upbringing he has, the fact that he is the person he is right now is a fucking miracle. And I'm going to cherish this miracle for the rest of my life. But I also really appreciate you, Blue Blue. You have been a huge helping me figure out like the stuff I like, the stuff that actually makes me happy, and the stuff that I find beautiful and that I find fulfilling. Just in general, you've been a great kick in the ass for me to get into action on a lot of things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. Also, very grateful for Nick for all the trust he has put in me, and for just how wonderful her company is to me in general. And of course to Saber, because they have been probably one of the best people to reflect on with myself with, because they share a lot of the struggles I've had as well. They make sparkle to your fire. Oh, that's so sweet. But also Saber, because they have felt a lot of the things I felt in but not the same way, but like similar ways, and they also are figuring themselves out, and just reflecting off of them has been super helpful for me. And like, of course, very grateful for Spec, even if it's just for listening to me and to my issues and my needs. Like he was a real sweetheart when I told him like, hey, could you refer to me in this way? And he was like, I'm gonna fuck up, but I will do my best for you, Chief. He's a sweetie, even if even if he's a little dumb, he's a sweetie, absolute sweetheart. And I'm super grateful for to Iris for so many things. She has been probably one of my biggest compasses in my life on how to act and how to be in general. She is such an icon. I love her. And also a little bit of criticism to Jerry, who, in the middle of me being in a bit of a messy situation and trying to figure myself out, and me being like during the video stuff, me being like, hey, could you refer to me this way? And he instantly being like, yeah, like, yeah, no problem. I was like, it's small stuff, but still very much appreciated. I'm just so happy I have this whole group of friends, and like Pale and Shines have also been great. They have both helped me a lot, also figured through stuff and giving me advice when I've needed it. Ah, muscle memory was supposed to always there. Jerry is an absolute sweetheart. He is like one of the best people I've ever met. I absolutely adore him. Clueless cutie pie, yeah. And to be fair, you two are like as one of the most adorable couples I've met. I don't. Uh, I'm like so jealous of all of you guys because you have all like the cutest relationships ever. You're also adorable, like Speck and Saber, Nick and Pale, you and Jerry. You're also got the Jay and Neo. Wait, normal? What? What did I say? Sorry, I was rambling again. I kinda lost track of what I was saying. No, what did I say? I said something dumb again. COVID has been stimulating like autistic brain cells. Aww. Did I say something about YouTube being normal? I don't know why I would say something like that. I must have confused my words or something. Ah, a bit stupid. I was missing, yeah. Fair enough. I still don't know what I said, but if it was funny, then that's fine. She's coming out surprisingly good. I am surprised. Uh, but yeah, no, I'm also super grateful to Neo. Like, he's just a sweetheart. I don't just a sweetheart who listens to me. Like, and that's enough. A lot of times, I really adore him, and I'm glad Jay got such a wonderful person as partner. He really deserves it. I can imagine your couple of this could be much better than that. Fair. communities around tons of LGBT people is the norm for us. Yeah, I feel like my sense of what's normal has kind of shifted because of everyone here. Though to be fair, I'm not exactly normal myself, as we've all established here, with how I talk about some stuff sometimes. Like a goddamn squeaky toy. But yeah, I don't even know what the hell I said about you two. I'm gonna be real. It has completely left my mind. I think I was just rambling. But yeah, no, I'm so jealous of all of you guys. You all have such good, cute couples, and you're all so lovely. It's like so cute seeing all of you just doing stuff. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Whoa, Pixie, calm down. Sí, hay galletas con chocolate, ya de esas, sí, sí, ¿no? De que son redonditas con las de chocolate. Cuatro. Si no hay de esas, pues. Se porque la verdad. Yo sé que no, yo me compro una de siempre. Pues lo mío sería eso. Si no, están también oh, bueno. Up she goes. I guess I'll keep talking with her in a moment. But yeah, no. Like seeing all of you interact like around is like so cute. I'm also so jealous. Eh. I wish I had Reese. But jokes aside, it's like, uh, I don't know, like having a spot where like I have all of these people who are just unabashedly themselves in like the best way. It's like so healthy for me. It makes me so happy. You all bring me so much joy with your little quirks, your your ways of expressing yourselves and all that. Whoops. There we go. Hmm. Man, this thing has not upscaled well at all. Let's see. Sadly, it's just a thing to do with some friends. I mean, I don't know about the consistent audience part. Because it's just you guys, but I honestly don't know what I did to get so many wonderful friends like you, but I would not change it for anything in the world. Like, I'm a fucking mess of a person. You guys are still sticking around with me. Whoa! Calm down. But yeah, like, this whole journey I've had is only thanks to having you guys and some other friends from other sides who've always been, like, supporting me and telling me to just, you know, go crazy, try to be myself in whatever way makes me feel better. And, like, every single one of you have been so supportive towards me, and, like, I can't help but, like, appreciate you all so much for like forever. You guys have made me the person I am right now, and honestly, it's like, you've done such a good job cooking. You've cooked me so well. Let's see. This is probably gonna look a bit. Huh? Doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. Though it definitely is that bit of a fix here. Something like maybe slimming it down. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, that's definitely what she was all along. I guess, but still, it it's very much thanks to you all that I am here right now as the person I am. Eh. Like, I feel I could go on for hours and hours on how grateful and I am about each of you. Yeah, I wish I was Faye. What do you mean you wish you were me? You're literally doing so good right now, boyo. What do you mean? I could be better, I could be you, but bad. You don't need to be me, City. You just need to be whatever version of you would like to be. I'm my own city person with trans rights and gay activity. Or as the meme says, I am the trans of my gender. Estrogen is my blood and female is my body. These harms have cracked many eggs, but they will never hug Blaja. And thus I pray unlimited transgenders. It's honestly crazy to how many egg crackings I have both witnessed and also helped happen around me. Like, that's honestly something I never expected in my goddamn life to happen, but like, the fact that it's been more than one is already pretty crazy to me. Gender uses a destined to get closer to each other. You both made the same fucking joke, god damn it. Ah, I'm gonna be real, having this multi USB port is so fucking useful. Finally being able to have my mouse and the tablet at the same time is like the most useful shit I've ever had. I am a happy person right now. You're way too chunky. There we go. I think that's better. How do you think it looks, guys? I think the liner is coming up pretty nicely. This is the worst joke ever. The hit horror story. I have no gender mass pronoun. I mean, you say that, but there are actual gender people who just don't use pronouns. Like that's not even a joke. That's something that actually that's an actual thing. Uh, Yay, you like it. I'm so happy. Okay, it's oh, it's almost time to end. I'm gonna try to finish off the ice real quick, and next Sunday we can like, whoops. No, I used the eraser by accident. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do the ice real quick. Wait, so people that don't use pronouns, wait, the people that don't use pronouns, I'm very disappointed for want to use the desired pronouns that chose. I that's oh my god, Jay. Uh, I mean, being serious, like the people who don't use pronouns, they just kind of use their name all the time, which gets a bit redundant. But I'm not gonna judge people by how they want to figure that kind of stuff out. Of course, I don't. I know I can't quite get it because I'm not in that boat, but you know, just the same way that my stuff makes sense to me, I'm sure their stuff makes sense to them, and it's important to them in just the very same meaningful way. You hurt your head to write that one. The price for making bad jokes, I guess. And then there's neopronouns, which is a goddamn wild ride. I love neopronouns. Some of them are so funny and creative. And some of them I don't even know where people come up with them. Oh, hi, Neo. Did you miss my entire conversation on how I love all of you guys very much and I appreciate having you all in my life? He was monster hunting. Fair, fair. Then Neo, you and Jay are like super cute, and I appreciate you a lot. You're a wonderful person. I'm glad to have you in my life. That's the summary of the part I had for you. Mods, but the streamer. God. Thank you. And yeah, everyone is wonderful. I adore I adore Blue Blue, Jerry, Specky, Seiba, Junio, Jay, also Pale, and Nick, and Iris, and Joe, and Ben. God, Andrew, and also just. Oh, God. No, don't make me John now. And Neon. You do it, your mod. Come on, tweet pussy, ban me. You won't. Mm. Shot at the end. Well, to be fair, there's also a lot of other people I love, like Shines and Flurmy, who are like so cute. I love them both so much. It's it's kind of crazy that apparently I was the inspiration for Shines to figure out that she was trans, and I'm like, how did that happen? I was just giving you advice, and now you're a beautiful butterfly. And like ever since then, she like I don't like she treats me like I'm a goddamn idol. I'm like, girl, please, I barely did anything. It's you. You are the sauce. You're the magical sauce. All right, sick. Alright, I'm gonna be ending now because I do have a session to run. But it's been lovely just hanging out with you guys and like getting to do a little bit of a heart to heart with myself for a little bit. Uh, I'm like so lucky to have so to have all of you here. Like so lucky. Especially Jay. Uh, Jay is like an actual fucking life best in my life. Like I don't know where I would be right now without Jay. So yeah, I love you a lot, dummy. You big dum dum. Yeah, my best friend. This hug. Love you a lot. Thank you for thank you for everything and for always accepting me and taking care of me this whole time. You're an absolute dear. Alright. Okay. I literally finished the line art. Like actually. Oh, oops. I'm missing this strand of hair. Also, you need to stop my music again. God damn you. Does this look good? Could look better. That's better. A little bit, though. This curve in the up a little bit. There we go. And there. Actual progress. CP. Time to save this. Give it a moment. And then save as. And then save the sketch version. And that's it. All right, let's close this. And switch to the end screen. Stretchy. Oh, that feels so good to talk about. That was just so lovely. Thank you all for hanging around today. There's not gonna be a raid because I don't have time, but thank you Blue for coming by. Thank you Jay. Thank you Sepa. Thank you Specky. Thank you Neo. And thank you Neon. You're all so lovely, and thank you to everyone who has gotten me this far and who has made me who I am now. You're all like the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I appreciate you all a lot. Also, thank you for like dealing with my Damas voice that's slowly dying right now. I'm slowly shifting into something else, and I don't know what that is, but I'll be fine, probably. But yeah, I will see you hopefully on Monday, maybe not. I'll see. March is a bit messy. After March, the schedule will get a bit more stable at least. Okay, I can rest my circuits. Thank you. But gonna go now. See ya. Bye bye.